Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here. Very exciting week this week. In case you missed it, this coming Friday night, that is 2 days from today, we are having our first cigar event here at Cigar Club since the beginning of COVID. So it's been so long, that's way abnormal for us. If you're familiar with our Lake Charles store, we like to do an event at least every few months or so, but obviously with the world on its ear the last year and a half, hasn't been the easiest thing to do. But this Friday starting at 4 o'clock, we are back at it. And of course, we're going to be doing it with our good buddy Hector Laya, who is our rep from Asylum, Eiroa, and C.L.E. However, we've got a big surprise that's getting added to that event with the announcement that Tom Lazuka, co-brand owner of Asylum Cigars, is going to be here in the house as well. Now, if you're not familiar with Asylum, which is what I have laid out in front of me, and granted this isn't all of it, just kind of what I could squeeze onto the table for the video right now. But Asylum Cigars is a part of Eiroa and C.L.E., but it's not exactly Christian's brainchild. That's not where it came from. Where it actually originally started was with a guy named Tom Lazuka and another guy named Kevin Baxter. Now, Christian and Tom's relationship go back to the Eiroa Camacho era, where Lazuka worked for Christian before Christian sold Camacho to Davidoff in 2008, I believe it was. Well, Christian left the business there for a few years, and Tom decided to stay on with the brand, moving into Davidoff ownership, and he eventually left Davidoff at that point, probably around 2012, which just so happened to be right about the time that Christian Eiroa was coming back with C.L.E. and Tabacalleros Unidas, which now has Eiroa, C.L.E., Asylum, so on and so forth. Well, Lazuka had teamed up with a guy named Kevin Baxter, and their intentions were upon Lazuka leaving Davidoff that Kevin and Tom were going to start Asylum Cigars. That was the reason he left Davidoff. Well, with Christian just now getting his new company up and off the ground, the two having a great relationship from the Christian's Camacho days, it seemed to be the perfect fit. So Kevin and Tom took that idea of Asylum and teamed up with Christian. Now, a lot of this product is actually not made in Christian's factory. A lot of this product is actually made in Nicaragua. But there are some, such as the Medulla Oblongata, that is a Honduran puro, that is made in Christian's factories in Honduras. But a good deal of the Asylum stuff is being made in Nicaragua. Some places are getting added to that list these days with the arrival of the new Arkham. We haven't even talked about the Arkham yet. It's been here at the store for a little while. We haven't made a whole lot of noise about it, but probably a good time to roll this thing out and let everybody know that there is indeed something new from Asylum. This one's actually made in the Dominican Republic, as I understand it, which is a whole new venture for anything coming out of Tabacalleros Unidas these days. But we do have the Arkhams. We do have the new Nyctophilia. It's been around for a while. We did a Humidor report on it a little while back, but still relatively new to the game. What we don't have on the table that we do have in stock, we have the original Asylum 13 Habano. We've got the Schizo bundles. There's some Pandemoniums left if you like those super giant cigars. And if you like super giant cigars, this is a brand you probably should be familiar with by this point. Asylum has been one to really push that big ring gauge. That's why you see things like this 70 ring gauge, like the 80 by 8 they have now, and even the new 90 by 9. That's going to be coming out with the release of the 9, the new cigar, the new limited annual release. They did the 7, the 8 last year, and now the 9 this year, that will have a 9 by 90. From what I'm seeing, it looks like the 9 is finally getting to shipping. I think it's a little later than expected. So fingers crossed, we hope to have some of those here for the event as well. There is also a new exclusive Asylum release that, fingers crossed, will be here in time for the event as well. Don't have them here yet, at least it's the time of filming this, but hopefully we'll have those in place before Friday night. Again, the event is going to take place this Friday, October 15th, from 4 to 7 p.m., featuring Asylum's very own Tom Lazuka in the house, and our good buddy Hector Laya is going to be in here rocking and rolling, making great things happen on Friday night. So if you don't have your calendars marked yet, mark it now. Make sure you don't miss this. It's been way too long since we've had an event, and it's time to make one that's worth remembering, a worthy comeback to say after all this time gone. So again, that's Friday night. Asylum is going to be the big focus, but the deals are going to be working. It's a buy four, get one. The deals get better from there on all Eiroa, C.L.E, and Asylum product. We do have some nice swag that the more you buy, the more goods you can get. We're going to do some drawings and giveaways and stuff like that to qualify for giveaways as well. I've seen some shirts. I've seen some neat coffee mugs. I've seen some nice metal signs like we have decorating the walls of our lounge in here. So not only can you get good deals on the guards, but you can walk away with some super cool swag as well. Maybe get Tom to sign something for you. These Arkham packs that make a great autograph item right there if you want to get something signed on one of those little 5-packs we got there. But do make sure you are here. It's only going to be from 4 to 7 this Friday, and we hope to see each and every one of you here at Cigar Club on Friday night. So that's going to wrap up this week's edition of the Humidor Report. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you Friday for the event, and until then, we'll see you at the club.